Hey guys, Gravender here. What's going on? Welcome back to another episode of Marvel Contest of Champions. And today we're going to be continuing on with our How to Effectively Use series. And we've got another double set. Now, I like doing these double sets. I wish that I could make the screens a little bit bigger for you guys, but I really do hope that getting this double split screen effect is kind of helping you guys out a little bit in the fact that we're not jumping back and forth between characters, and it's not going to take as long to do these videos because of that fact. It takes a little bit longer for me to do them on my end because of the editing purposes, but I'm hoping you guys enjoy it, and I hope it works out for you guys. Now, today we've got Deadpool. So we've got Deadpool and we've got Deadpool X-Force in the game. Two totally different characters, despite the fact that the only difference between the two of them as far as looks go is the color scheme of the characters. But they're completely different characters. There is no doubt in my mind that they are absolutely different in every aspect of the game, based on abilities alone. Now, I don't have Deadpool regular as a 4-star. I wish I did. Because I'm just going to say it right out now. Deadpool is far superior, the better character, just because of the fact that he has that regeneration property. You can see the two of them here. I've got the 3-star and my 4-star X-Force Deadpool on the screen. And just that signature ability, healing factor, along with the ability regeneration from Deadpool is absolutely insane. Now, it used to be a lot better when he first came out, but Kabam kind of nerfed that like right out the gate almost, because of the fact that it was insane. It was absolutely insane how much he could heal. But it made sense. And he's still a really awesome character. Now, don't get me wrong. Just because they nerfed him doesn't mean the fact that he is not a great character. He is. So, we've got the two here on the screen. We've got X-Force Deadpool, regular Deadpool. Two different signature abilities. We've got healing factor for regular Deadpool. We've got duodenum poke for X-Force Deadpool. And the abilities for both of them, regeneration 5 and bleed 5 on regular Deadpool, and bleed 5 and power gain 5 on X-Force Deadpool. Now, like I've said before, mine are at 5 because of the rank that they're at. This can fluctuate depending on what level your character is at currently in the game. Now, let's go ahead and take a closer look at the signature abilities. Now, the healing factor, permanently, and this one's it's at 99 too. He's at 99. He is a fully maxed out 3-star. So these are going to fluctuate. The green numbers will definitely fluctuate, so keep that in mind. Healing factor, permanently regenerating up to 119.9% health per minute, was granted when the natural healing factors of Wolverine was implanted into Deadpool. Regeneration amount is tied to Deadpool's power meter. Now that works in the same sense as a lot of these other regeneration characters, in the fact that it's tied to how much you let your power meter build up. But it's absolutely insane. It really is. I mean, to me, it's absolutely crazy how much he does regen still yet. Now, for X-Force Deadpool, duodenum poke, permanently bleeding the opponent was granted after poking enemies right in the duodenum, guaranteed to cause bleed for 36.4% attack over 3 seconds. So we've got X-Force Deadpool, he deals more damage, and we have regular Deadpool who heals. So we've got more really of an offense character and a defense character between the two of them. But really that defensive property of being able to regen really helps out Deadpool regular, and kind of pushed him over the top. I love regular Deadpool. Like I said, I wish that I had him as a 4-star, but I don't. I have him as a 3-star, so he doesn't really get much use because of that fact. Now let's look at the abilities. The abilities of regular Deadpool. Dropping below 20% health activates regeneration, recovering up to 35% of your maximum health over 6 seconds. This occurs only once per fight, and the amount healed is tied to the power meter. Now, this can actually, it can work to your benefit in the fact that you're in a fight and you're close to the end of the fight, but you're dropping close to 20% of your health. What I would do, and this is the same instance with characters like Iron Man and Superior Iron Man, is you take that last little hit so that it pops and you recover up to 35% of your maximum health. Then you end the fight. And then you're in a better place for going into the next one because you can still pop that passive. It's only once per fight. But if you're in a quest or an alliance quest or anything else of that nature, you can let it go just a little bit below that, pop it, and then you're ready to go for the next fight, and you still get to use that regeneration again in the next one. Now, for passives on X-Force Deadpool, dropping below 32% health grants a burst of 62% power. So while regular Deadpool regenerates health, X-Force Deadpool gets a huge, massive boost to his power bar. So you can hit, like if you drop real low and you've already built up like a level 1, it should push you over the top to be able to build up for a level 3 attack. And it kind of gives you that wiggle room to get out of the way of totally dying. So it's not nearly as good as Deadpool's passive, but X-Force Deadpool's passive still has its place. Special Attack 2, 100% chance to inflict bleed, dealing 284% of your attack as direct damage over 4 seconds for X-Force Deadpool. 100% chance to inflict bleed, dealing 284% of your attack as direct damage over 4 seconds for regular Deadpool. So exactly the same. And if we look at both of the Special Attack 3s, it's exactly the same as well. 100% chance to inflict bleed, dealing 240% of your attack as direct damage over 3 seconds. So these two guys, as far as their Special 2 and 3, it's exactly the same. There is no difference there whatsoever. So now let's pop out and look in the synergy bonuses. For regular Deadpool, we get a 6% crit rate with Rhino, and a 4% health gain with Old Man Logan and Wolverine. Now, that's another good thing between these two characters. They have two totally different synergy bonuses. 4% perfect block chance with Punisher on regular Deadpool. Whereas with X-Force Deadpool, we get a 6% armor buff with Magneto Marvel Now, 25% crit damage with Moon Knight, and 25% crit damage with regular Deadpool. I personally think X-Force Deadpool has the better synergy bonuses. So that's probably the only place. I'm not gonna lie. That's probably the only place that X-Force Deadpool really kind of exceeds regular Deadpool, is the fact that he has better synergy bonuses. Other than that, I think Deadpool regular, the classic version of Deadpool, is far superior in the fact that he has more versatility. You can actually use both of these characters pretty much anywhere you want to. They're both really awesome for Alliance Wars on defense, and they're both really awesome for offense just about anywhere you put them. I like using X-Force Deadpool on offense for regular quests. I'm not really big on saying that he would be good for Alliance Quest. Regular Deadpool would be great for Alliance Quest on offense, and he would be great for Alliance Wars on offense. So, to me, really, Deadpool regular, Deadpool classic, has more usefulness than X-Force Deadpool does. Now, I know a lot of people really didn't like Deadpool X-Force for the longest time because of the fact that willpower was a huge thing. But his level 2 attack does do a lot more bleed than willpower allows. So that's one good thing about him. I've always liked him. I think he's a great character. I just don't think he's up to snuff with the regular Deadpool or Deadpool Classic, whatever you want to call him. That's just my opinion on it. So, hands down, I say Deadpool wins this one. But they both have their usefulness and effectiveness. I just think that Deadpool Classic has more usefulness. So, let's jump in here and let's get a couple of fights going. Now, obviously, like I said, I don't have the regular Deadpool as a 4-star. So, we'll just do 2 matches today. We'll do X-Force Deadpool, and then we'll do the 3-star Deadpool. Oh, awesome. Great. We get to go up against Wolverine. That's super. Not really, but oh, this could be this would have been a really decent fight if it had been 3-star Deadpool, the classic version of Deadpool. I think it would have been a lot better. But I love the bleed. I do, because you can see the bleed does exceed the willpower. Thankfully, this person does have willpower, so the bleed does exceed the willpower, and we're going to end up hitting the level 2 attack. I would think. I don't think we'll make it to not. We're only at halfway of his health, which he's not really popping his regen that much, to be honest. See, here we go. We're going to pop that, and you just take a look at how much bleed actually gets done off of that, and he is just going to bleed out. That right there could have easily been a fight that would have went the other way, but that bleed from X-Force Deadpool actually helped us out in doing a lot of extra damage that we probably wouldn't have done to begin with. So now let's get our matchup going here. We need to get in here and find our mutant 3 stars. He should be right there at the top. There we go. So we're good to go on this one. And this one's not going to be too bad of a fight, actually. I mean, we've got the advantage, and he's a lot lower than us. So that X-Force Deadpool definitely had a steeper hill to climb than original Deadpool does. But I want to let him beat up on me just a little bit, and you can see how much you actually regen. It's pretty nice. It's not as much as it used to be, obviously, but it's still not bad. And it goes up the more your power bar goes up, so let's let him light that off. See, now we're at 3. And we're already building up 64, so it's not enough to counteract everything that's going on. But look how fast it actually goes up. Look at our power bar, or our health bar going up. We could potentially get all the way back up to full health in that if we could have just, you know, sat it out, rode it out, and played the match the defensive way. We probably could have built up our health all the way back up to the very top. But, alright guys, so that's going to be it for this episode of how to effectively use. Hopefully you guys learned a little bit of something in this episode. I'm not really sure if you guys did or not, because this is probably one of the greater, not so much debates, but arguments for the longest time since X-Force Deadpool came out, was the fact that he just wasn't up to snuff with classic Deadpool. But if you did enjoy this video and it's your first time watching the channel, please consider leaving a sub on it. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like on it. As always, guys, remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Later. 'Cause we scream, fight,